Hello everyone and welcome back to LewisNews, your #1 YouTube channel for all types of Spider-Man news. And in today's video, we are going to be talking more Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. Yes, the movie is out, but we've got a bunch of leaks regarding the Across the Spiderverse characters and cast and going forward in Beyond the Spider-Verse. If you are new around here, we upload every single day at 7 PM UK time with a new piece of Spider-Man related news. So if you want to keep up to date with everything Spider-Man, then make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification on so you do not miss another video. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so if we could get to that before the end of the summer, that would be absolutely awesome. With that being said, let's get straight into it. So first of all, I just want to say that some of these things are rumors, so make sure to take them with a pinch of salt. And Chris Miller has actually come out and spoke about some of these rumors as well, denying some of them. So if that isn't a sign that you shouldn't take everything you hear on the internet as a fact, then I don't know what is. Chris Miller, obviously a part and a big part of the Spider-Verse movies, producing them and writing them and so forth. So with that out of the way, let's get straight into this. So all the rumors in today's video come from Cosmic Circus, and they've gotten a few things right in the past, but like I said, they are just rumors. Make sure to take them with a grain of salt. And the first rumor is apparently some of the Spider-Verse characters might appear in Avengers Secret Wars. Now, since the multiverse is an integral part of the Spider-Verse and integral part of the MCU right now, we know that the multiverse basically is the same multiverse. We know that the Web of Life and Destiny is just a subsection of the branches of the MCU. We saw the same timelines and the same branching of the multiverse from Loki appear in Across the Spider-Verse as well. So we know that they're the same multiverse. We just know that the Web of Life and Destiny is the Spider-Man section of the multiverse. So I must imagine that the multiverse has subsections of multiverses that essentially act in their own separate ways. And the Spider-Verse is just one of those with the Web of Life and Destiny. So the rumor here is that some of those Spider-Verse characters that appeared in Across the Spider-Verse will appear in Secret Wars through the same multiverse. Now, this is definitely possible because we know the multiverses are now connected through references to Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire's, and the MCU's universes, all combining into one. So yeah, that's just the first rumor. Obviously, it might not be true. I don't really see this one happening. Maybe there might be a slight cameo from Miles Morales, but by that point, we know that Miles Morales will have his own live-action solo movie that Sony's producing, so most likely it'll be that version of the character that shows up in Secret Wars. I don't see any animated characters showing up in Secret Wars. I only see the live-action one showing up, to be honest, but that is pretty much it for that rumor. The next rumor is apparently Sony consulted with Marvel about the multiverse and Across the Spider-Verse. Now, I think this is pretty obvious. I think this is less of a rumor and more of probably a fact, because we saw, obviously, like when they were explaining the Web of Life and Destiny, they obviously showed the branches from Loki. So the likelihood is that this one is true. And the last rumor was that apparently there are current plans to make Beyond the Spider-Verse longer than Across the Spider-Verse. So we know that Into the Spider-Verse was around 1 hour 40. Across the Spider-Verse was about 2 hours, maybe 20-30 minutes. And apparently there's plans to make the next movie, Beyond the Spider-Verse, even longer. But then Chris Miller actually replied to this and came out saying, nope, the final length will end up being whatever works best for the story. There are no length intentions. So once again, obviously, you know, like I said at the start of the video, take everything with a grain of salt. There is no confirmation of any of these. These are just rumors. Maybe that was circulating around, I don't know, behind the scenes, that the movie is longer than Across the Spider-Verse, and maybe, you know, through the likes of Chinese whispers, that gathered the attention of the likes of the Cosmic Circus and, you know, other leakers out in the community, and they just said, you know what? Maybe there are plans to make it longer. Maybe that's how that came about. But Chris Miller's saying, you know, like, no, the final length will be what it is because the story comes first, which obviously makes sense, and I'm glad that he understands that. And then for more Across the Spider-Verse news, we actually got a bunch of stuff over the last couple of days. In an interview with Variety, apparently there were more live-action sequences in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. But apparently it got to the point where they were too goofy and it was just basically a bad joke. I wonder if this was either Tom Holland's Spider-Man or whether it was more appearances from the likes of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. You could only wonder, as they did have Donald Glover make a live-action appearance as a live-action Prowler, which was really, really cool. But obviously, given the context of Across and Into the Spider-Verse, the Prowler is a significant character for Miles. So having Donald Glover's Prowler show up does make sense. But obviously, maybe it got to the point where it was just maybe a tad bit goofy. Either way, that is it for the news today. We've had a bunch of Across the Spider-Verse stuff come out, and obviously the more that comes out with Beyond the Spider-Verse, we're going to be reporting it on the channel as well. So if you do want to keep up to date with all the news regarding Beyond the Spider-Verse, then make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification on. Like I said at the start of the video, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of summer, so let's get to that. Let's push for that goal. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.